What is up, little war game fanatics? I got you. We got a great game today. We're a short game, a great game, and it's gonna go one way or the other. Either I'm gonna win or I'm gonna lose. And we've got spawning up in the top left-hand corner. We have Mr. Guest 435718. There's an underscore in the middle there, and down in the bottom right, you know me, you know it, it's Visix Fan. Visix Fan RTS, that's the channel, that's the lingo. And this is the game. Let's take a look at the production tab and these spicy workers. They are mining to their heart's content and more. If they don't mine enough, all of their friends are gonna die, including themselves. And we're both going for 1 den at the start, but is this gonna turn into 2 den out of both of us? Or are we gonna be going for more macro plays? Let's see how it shapes up. Oh my god. For some reason I'm having like bees in my eyes at the same time as I'm starting to cast this video. And I was putting on the Tyler the Creator NPR Tiny Desk concert, so my second den is a little bit later than his second den. I make a lot of key errors in this game, and you'll see that as we continue. So yeah. He is producing 1 wolf, I'm producing 1 wolf. I say rude because I had paused the game and he unpaused it. This guy this is no holds barred out of Guest 435. This is just like him trying to win the game his own way. He goes for some questionable decisions in this game. I think if he had played it a little differently, he could have won or at least done a little bit better. But he is doing a very good job so far, a better 2 den than I'm doing. And I see this worker with wolf with my wolf, but I'm going past to try and get a scout if it's 2 den or not. And he's sending this wolf, so I don't know if it's 2 den or not, or I think I do because that's an early second wolf. And we're passing here. I'm not watching this wolf. I just see if I can get some damage done on the den, and I'm not watching it at all. He sends these wolves back, and I'm classic error. He gets a full surround on the wolf. I notice it just as he gets the surround. I try and pull it out, but it's too late, so I do what damage I can to this wolf. And at this point, I'm just like, fuck. I lost a wolf in 2 den versus 2 den. I'm behind. I need to pull back to my base and take some good engages. Otherwise, I'm toasting this game. I try to get a surround on that wolf, but he has the wolf advantage. I have 5 on the field, and he's about to have 6. I take the fight because I have 5 versus 4, but then he has 6 versus 5, so I come back at 6 versus 6, but he has more damage on my wolves because I'm just making error after error. 7 versus 6, I'm doing my best, trying to win the game, pulling wolves back, You can see I'm doing the micro here. Trying to win. He gets in another round of 2 wolves, and I pull back to my reinforcement. And I'm on the back foot in this game. At home, he's building a snake charmer. I'm not about to be supply blocked, but I'm not building a second house. I'm stacking up gold because I figure he's going to expand. I'm hoping he's going to expand. He is not expanding, but he is not going for a 3rd den yet. He is not stacking any gold at all. This just goes to show that I'm doing a pretty good job microing my wolves so far, but I'm losing some wolves, he's losing some wolves. We're both trading, and I'm trying to just come out ahead. My roommate is playing piano in the background, and we are doing the best that we can. We're doing the bestest. He's trying to get a good surround. He's coming in, I'm pulling back, I'm trying to take a good fight, but I'm struggling to take a good fight. He has 25 gold, he's spending all of his gold. I'm sending a worker down to build my natural expansion because I'm not going to not expand off of 2 den. I'm not going to go up to 3 den in this scenario because I feel like maybe I can pull out some crazy magic and hold even with an expansion. And I'm going to plop my expansion right now. Taking this fight, get a wolf, lose a wolf. I'm not pulling back quite as well as I should be. I'm pulling back all of these 3 hurt wolves, and I see the snakes come in, but I'm winning this fight suddenly, and he distracts with these 2 wolves. I'm trying to do damage with these 2 wolves, and he's sending these 2 wolves back around, like, there, and I catch him. He has enough snakes to hold these 2 wolves. I should have split my forces and sent like 4 wolves up this way instead of sending 2. Then I could have perhaps fought those snakes and got a better trade and come out slightly ahead. And you can see this is where the game is getting weird. Fortress off of 1 base. He has full mining. 12 workers. And he's getting up snakes. Snakes are power snakes, otherwise known as pakes, as AC would say. Shout out to AC. I have some AC games I can cast. I have some cool games that I want to cast, but as of right now, we're casting this game because I just played it and I know it's good. And so, I'm getting in on top of his snakes because I saw the engage was good. I'm trying to get on top and kill all the snakes that I can. He's shimmying snakes to get out from under my fight, and overall he's coming out ahead in this fight. But I traded decently, so now I have to pull back and defend at my base, which is going to be hard given the fact that he has like 8 units and I have like 5. But as we get back to my base, I have 6 units, and 7 and 8 are coming out, so I should be able to trade evenly. But he has 3 snakes, so if he takes a good engage with the wolves blocking the snakes, like, he can take a good engage and win. I'm transferring workers down to my second base. I'm getting up my 3rd and 4th den. I'm doing my bestest. He's thrown down 2 Dragon Slayers. Now, I am doing a shitty job this game. I am not scouting his main at all. I have no idea he has a fortress. He's getting up 2 Dragon Slayers. I have no idea. And I think he's even going to bank the dragons so that he can come out with a lot of dragons and do even more damage. And I have 4 down on the way, and I'm just doing my best. I'm doing my absolute mostest. I'm saying that a lot, but it's hard to cast this game because it's so, like, not monotonous, but, like, it was one way or the other. And I'm trying to hold with workers, but he doesn't pull back, he doesn't pull forward all the way to my workers, so I'm just like, okay, good, I can hold. I'm building 4 snakes at a time, getting ahead. He can't maintain full wolf production or snake production as he's building 2 dragon slayers and preparing to build 2 dragons. I see that his unit count is low, so I'm like just desperately trying to maybe see, hey, can I get an engage and win the game? Or I know that I have the feeling still that he hasn't expanded, but I have the feeling that he's on like 3 den or something, or is just macroing poorly. I have no idea that these dragons are coming. So 1 dragon comes out, he has the 2nd dragon on the way, and he's still on 1 base, I'm on 2 base, so theoretically this should be a good place for me. I'm ahead 4,600 gold to 3,700 gold, but keep in mind he has dragons, and snakes do not do well versus dragons. I'm like, okay, I have even units, let's take the engage. And I have more snakes, so if I just keep the snakes in the back like this, then I can win the engage, perhaps. I'm doing cool micro with my snake. I'm trying to get ahead, but he kills all my wolves, and now I have to micro crazy with the snakes. You can see I've sort of mastered the art of pulling back snakes and firing at the same time. And I see the dragons, and I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, okay, I know I can't kill the dragons with the snakes, So I don't want to target the dragons. I want to target down his snakes and his wolves because I can't kill this dragon with the snakes. So I'm shift clicking across all of his snakes, trying to do the most damage that I can. And I kill a lot of his ground army, and I'm going forward to kill more of his ground army. But it's not going that well, and I start pooling up my snakes at home. I drop a tower, 2 towers. Immediately during that fight, I dropped 2 towers and advanced workshop. I was banking up some money. I'm like, fuck, I'm not going to be able to hold this. I throw up another tower, and I'm just like, well, he has dragons. I'm sort of boned. I don't know what to do. My snakes can't compete with that. I need ballista, and ballista are far off in this scenario. So he knows I need ballista. He starts targeting down the advanced workshop. I start bringing out my snakes. I come around. I'm trying not to stack up my workers. I'm trying to finish this tower. I'm trying to kill his ground army, target down the ground army. And the snakes, they want to attack the dragon, so you have to right-click specifically on the ground army if you want to kill it. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to shift-click all the snakes and the wolves down, and I'm losing all my snakes in the process. I'm trying to pull them back, but that was sort of a time-buying effort so that I could get my towers up and maybe my ballista up in time. So he's killing my snake, but he's taking tower shots for it, and now he's gonna go for the tower, but I'm gonna repair and I think attack with the workers on the ground. I think he was maybe gonna go for the stacked up workers mining, so I splay the workers out, and the ballista comes out, so I'm trying to hold desperately with the ballista. He's trying to target down the watchtower. I was repairing the advanced workshop, but it got repaired all the way, and I think he realizes that he can't take that fight. I'm ahead 1700 gold mined, but if he kills me, I'm dead. I go for, right after the ballista, I go for ballista splash, and I know I have to keep my advanced workshop alive or I'm toast, and I have to build another advanced workshop, so I bring all of my, and it gets so low. Does it survive? He's targeting it down, I'm repairing it here, and I'm trying to kill all of his ground army and get my ballista out so it can target down the dragon. And he pulls away, probably the smart move, and I get ballista splash up and I start building another ballista. I'm trying to get these snakes in front so that they can tank for the ballista. I'm trying not to take damage on the ballista. If he jumped on the ballista, maybe he could kill it, but at this point, probably not. I probably have repair. I use the ballista splash ability, and I kill a dragon, kill another dragon with target fire, and doing my best. He's going, and he says he doesn't say GG, but it's GG, good game. A shout out to that guest, whoever you were. That was an awesome game. I win, he leaves, because he knew that I was on 2 base and he was on 1, and I was defending properly with my ballista. So, shout out to that guest. Great game. GG, well played. Thank you all for watching. This has been a cool video. I'll try and keep them shorter. This is probably going to be one of the last videos I do non-edited. But I want to do some edited videos in the future, so I'm starting to edit. I know how to edit using Lightworks, but it's been me losing my audio if I import OBS footage, so we're trying to get that all figured out so I can get some nice Davey 504 with music and little war game style videos for you guys. So thank you guys so much. Have a good one.